no good. So we're going to ask Sergeant Landry what he needs help with. Looks like he's having a caravan problem. You guys should right-click on him, get some quest information. So apparently he's sending his caravans out, and they're not coming back, which is never productive for any type of supply line. So we're going to go try and solve that for him. But in this world, there's kind of this permeating, encroaching evil called corruption, which will taint creatures, you know, corrupt and kind of destroy the land around you. So we're going to figure out how to push that off a little bit. And we're going to do that by going in this cave and getting some mushrooms. So let's go down here. I think that there's a cleric up there still. You guys can go down. I'll wait for the party. A little slow, last cleric, but you're doing great. I believe in you too. So we're going to go up here. We're going to press 9 on these mushrooms over here. I know you guys really want to run away, but you can come back if you will. So we'll press 9 and see. When it's green, you left click and you'll be getting some mushrooms. If you press 9 during that little window, the little pink-purple window, you'll actually collect more than one material or high-level material. So in our game, when you're getting stuff like iron or lumber, right, from trees, you'll be getting either high-grade iron or more iron, like 2 or 3 a time if you successfully complete the skill challenge there. And then, which is actually as very similar to your number 1 ability, which is your combo. Mine is a spellbook combo, just like the mage beside me. So once you hit that properly, it'll go through. Okay, let's walk through this. I think that the other cleric was getting a little impatient. So Morrow's Mead has grown into a village. Let's go through and see, look to the left, and we see that it's advanced to a village. Very impressive. Now, normally in our game, it will not be that easy, of course. You won't pick a few mushrooms and advance a node. But we're trying to show you in this experience that it is possible to advance, that it is up to you guys to contribute to the world, and of course, it will contribute back. So let's get to our mission. Cleric number 2 is already on the way. Let's go. Let's try and get in front of it. I'm going to try and defend it. I know I'm not a tank, but you know, I'm feeling pretty confident. I think I've seen this a few times. Let's go forward a little bit. Now, if we go down here and we look to the right, we can actually see noxious gas forming. I see the Rangers going for a ride, you know, very lazy, but I like the effort there. So we're going to walk forward, go a little bit more. He's still on the caravan. All right. You've got confidence. I like it. So I'll tell you a little about your combo ability here. So when you use your combo, it's just like how you were harvesting mushrooms, right? If you successfully complete it, you're going to fill up that little orb below your mana pool. That's called your focus meter for now. Right, and what it'll do is it'll let you use your number 7 ability. For me and the mage, it is Quake. For everyone else, it is something different. Tank, your ultimate ability is on number 6, called Righteous Fury. Your number 7 is a very good ability, though. The Bulwark, the Wall, is very good. And it's able to knock down multiple opponents in a little line there, since it is a wall after all. I'm going to move past because I'm a very gutsy mage, even though I know I'm a DPS. I think I can handle this. I'm going to mirror image, and I'm going to pull him back so that we can use our AoEs to defeat these guys. So Tank, your taunt actually works like kind of like an AoE, but more so around the enemy in general, right? So you'll get multiple enemies in one taunt area. Look at that, the Cleric bringing all the enemies into one. I like that. We're going to do some damage here. Oh, boom. All right, good. Good job, guys. Man, usually I'm playing healer, so playing the DPS is a little different for me right now. But once you fill up your ultimate bar, you can use it, and then you can do something like this with the Quake. Knock these guys down right there, and hopefully kill most of them. Man, DPS is fun. I was playing Cleric the whole time, which is also very fun. Let's go kill this guy in the back. He's assaulting my mage friend, which I do not appreciate, and we're going to get him down. Lightning bolt this guy. Okay, cool. See, the tank is having some health problems. Maybe he can get a heal from one of the 2 healers. All right, Ranger, I'm going to ask you to actually use your number 8 ability, which I believe is called Track. You're right here, aren't you? In our game, we're trying to give you utility skills so that we can solve problems, like the one right in front of us of which way to go, and we're going to go left. So everyone has one of those, and we think it's kind of a drawback to the, or rather a callback to the old school RPG, where you weren't given a handhold experience, but rather you were given an experience that's a little bit harder, you know? You were given problems to solve, tools to solve them, but it was really up to you ultimately on learning how to solve them. We really want our players to experience problem solving and to be able to use their own intuition and wits to get across. Also, I just want to let you guys know while we have just one monster in front of us that if your mouse sensitivity is low or high, you can press the button on your mouse to solve that issue. If you're having any issues at all, you can just tell me, of course, and I'll try and solve them for you. All right, let's go up here. All right, I see another Sladeborn. So the Sladeborn, before this corruption happened, oh, by the way, Ranger, your ability that you just dropped down back there, it's kind of like a snipe move, where if you stay within it, you'll be doing more damage. It has 4 total instances of that attack being worthwhile. You can see that your character throws 4 arrows into the ground, trying to signify that, hey, if you do 4 hits, you know, you'll do 4 hits at extra damage. I believe it's set to 50% right now, but I'm not entirely sure. I think maybe one more track to see if we're going left or right, and we can solve this mystery a little bit more. Noxious gas is usually not your friend, so I'm going to go left anyway, and lo and behold, I was correct. So we're going to go down here. All right, I think I'm missing one person. I think their name is Press. So let's see where they are. There they are. They went the long way. That's okay. All right. So the Slaveborn have been corrupted by all of this just permeating evil around here, and they've turned into this feral, just mindless creature. They used to be this majestic bird race, but now you can't even talk to them, right? They just want to punch you in the face. Or I guess claw you in the face is more apt. Other mage. Or I guess only one named mage. You want to come with me? You and me are going to do this thing. We're going to use our mage's detection here. So let's synchronize this. How are we going to do it? All right, I was a little early. That's okay. I'll wait for you. And boom, we're going to go forward a little bit, and there we are. All right, so mages really are able to peel back the curtain and look behind this world and into the next and see what's going on. So that's really cool. I'm going to jump and blink. Okay, it worked. Awesome. My first time playing the mage on PAX, so that's pretty fun. A little after image from the other mage. One of the clerics, I'm going to need you guys to go past that waterfall. I think you'll be able to get rid of that little gas problem, that little poison problem with your cleanse ability. There you go, I like it. The other cleric taking charge. Good job. Let's go in here. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think many birds can live in a noxious gas area, so I'm going to assume something wrong is going on here. Oh, I see some little artwork from the side of the Sladeborn up there, but I do see a weird pulsating heart. Doesn't look like a bird to me. Tank, once you get down to the bottom of that hill right there, maybe you're going to want to use your perception skills so we could see some life. Alright, I see some coming out already. And I also see now where they're completely spawning from. I'm going to use my after image. I think we should stay near the tank, for better or for worse, so that we can get some taunts going and some AoEs going. I'm going to use my fireball here. Good. Ranger, if you would, bring those 2 back to the tank so he can help out with the aggro. Try and arc lightning. There we go. Alright, we're really doing good against these guys. Good job, everyone. So this whole area changes depending on the corruption level, right? Well, not just corruption, I should say, but I should say depending on environmental conditions. So whenever something happens in the world, for better or for worse, things are going to change, right? Now, in this case, the corruption level was so high that the Slaveborn were changed into these feral animals that we see right now. And that's definitely not for the better in this instance. And in some cases, it'll be for other reasons. We can see that this changed, and this dungeon might be completely different. Uh-oh, the other mage is going down. You might want to blink away. I think they're at 0% right now, so they need a res. Alright, gonna try and lay some DPS out here against these other birds. Alright, got my ultimate. I'm gonna pop it anyway against one guy. Who cares? I'm gonna do it. And there he goes, right to the ground. The Quake ability is really strong in a line. The Ranger's ultimate is also very strong. It's like a template on the ground. It's really good in combination with the the tank's wall, because he'll knock down a whole group, and then you can just lay down your template, and it'll be, you know, it's really a good combo. Really nice cohesion between you two guys. All right, so we have 2 clerics. We need someone to actually res this mage back here. It'll be nice for the whole group. That's your number 4, Endowed Life skill. And there we go. Good job, Cleric. We're gonna walk around here. All right, a lot of poisonous gas. Not sure how the Sladeborn are living down here, but I do see some What appears to be human faces stretched out in a circle. Looks very gross. So rest in peace, caravan drivers, I suppose. We're going to go through and see what's happening to everyone else. Caravans, by the way, are very important for nodes to interact economically. It's the way to move goods between two-player-owned towns. Over here. You can set up trade routes if you need a good. Let's say, all right, if you guys have any questions in your area and that they have a plentiful place of while we're just getting mushrooms. Let's say they have a plentiful amount of mushrooms and you want to make a mushroom for iron swap. Tank, I believe in you. I'm going to have you go first. The other mage went first. That's okay. We're going to do good anyway. So I think this is what's causing our volcanic eruption. We're going to try and handle this. I'm going to do a little after image because I'm pretty scared. And we're going to try and lay out as much DPS as we can, all right? Now, in this encounter, looks like this guy is probably what caused the problems in Marrow's Meat, even though Sergeant Landry probably didn't know, or he just didn't tell us. I'm not sure. Don't really know his character that well. But I think creatures like this are going to spawn in the world due to environmental events, or these creatures are going to actually spawn the environmental events, right? We're going to have things that are going on, like blizzards, like famine, like ash clouds from volcanoes, and they're all going to be different. Some will be positive, some will be negative, but the point is that we want the players to feel that the server is talking to them and you can actually talk back, right? That you can do something with the server and the server can do something against or for you. That breath attack is really deadly. Glad everyone dodged it. As well as killing someone like Sorrow's Hunger, you know, you'll be recorded in the server's history. When someone like a mage or a tank or a cleric or a ranger, of course, kills someone like Sorrow's Hunger, they'll be written in the server's history forever. You'll be known to the server that you've done this. Marrow's Meat is probably going to treat you differently. People in the world are going to see you and say, oh wow, that's the guy, that's the person that really destroyed that quest line. They're the ones who dominated that raid boss that was really unkillable for a while. And you guys are the ones that completed them. We think that's like a cool thing for people just to see that, hey, you know, the server really respects when you are participating and when you're active. And, uh-oh, this actually looks pretty dangerous. We did a lot of DPS while I was talking. Probably talking too much, but that's okay. He's at 14%. Thanks for the protection, Tank. Gonna try and DPS him down a little bit. And that's a deadly breath attack. Gotta get away from there. We're down to 5%, guys. We're doing really good here. Making great time. You guys are absolute pros. You must have run through this once before. All right, that 1%, and he's getting hit. I see the taunt go off. He's taking a lot of damage. He wants to get one more gas out, one more fog, and he can't do it. And that's it, guys. Thank you for saving Marrow's Meat. Thank you for playing the pre-alpha experience of Ashes of Creation. And let me know what you think. I'm here to answer questions or just talk to you guys. Have a good one.